All right. Hello, everyone, and another Orc versus Undead matchup for you today, as we see 120 spawning as the red Undead player over here on the top right-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Focus has spawned as the blue Orc. Orc versus Undead. I'm going to go in and speed things up just a little bit. I'm looking at the time, and I'm like, I still need to make dinner for the family, so my apologies. Everyone moving slightly faster during these first 2 minutes. Crypt. Tomb of Relics, Altar of Darkness opening up with the Death Knight, going up against a Blade Master. No big surprises. Barracks, Voodoo Lounge. Will we see an Orc Burrow, or will we see a tech to tier 2 first? That is going to be the big question. Gonna go ahead and slow things down. Crota, you are grubby and my favorite caster of streamers. Your play-by-play lets me listen while I'm doing other things. Yep, that is the whole entire point of my play-by-play, as the Blade Master now goes after the Renegade Wizard here. I know a lot of people enjoy my play-by-play, specifically, well, Acolyte now trying to come across on the inside here, trying to get that last hit on that Renegade Wizard. Will it be able to do exactly that? Oh, Windwalk Strike, gets the Acolyte, takes him down, goes, picks up the Claws of Attack +6, and now runs out across. Yeah, meanwhile, Death Knight using the Rod of Necromancy, trying to go after this particular creep camp here, may be able to finish off an Apprentice Wizard, but no, yeah, maybe able to finish off an Apprentice Wizard. Death Knight now getting a little bit of gold, as well as the Grunt now trapped between pretty much a rock and a hard place, unable to get away from that tree right now. Blade Master could try and wind walk and finish off this one Grunt here, as the Blade Master, oh, does get pushed out. Beautifully done by Focus. Focus used the Blade Master, wind walked until it was taking the same space as that Grunt. Broke Windwalk while standing next to the Grunt, pushing that Grunt away, using a Scroll of Speed in order to get away now. And that Death Knight, one shot, well, one hit, one kill still, but almost was a successful run away. Still forced a lot of running. Meanwhile, Rogue gonna go ahead and get taken down. Who gets the final shot off? The Blade Master does. Good old family gamer having to stop casting to help with dinner. I don't help with dinner. I make dinner. It's not like it is my wife's responsibility to make dinner and I help her. It's the parents' responsibility. All right, it's not like I babysit my kids. No, I father my kids. Anyways, Death Knight now making its way back over here to the top right. Meanwhile, over here on the bottom left, yeah, would you ever say like a mom is babysitting her kids? No, then why do you say a dad's babysitting his kids? I don't know, maybe it's cultural. Anyways, Blade Master quickly stealing a little bit of experience right there, taking out the Apprentice Wizard. Blade Master now has Gauntlet of Ogre Strength +3. Wind walks, gets away. You see a purge onto the Skeletal Minion, as the Death Knight still wandering around back and forth. 120. Perhaps not sure if the Blade Master is nearby. Blade Master, as we can see, is right there. Ripper, thank you for the subscription. As we are looking at the Blade Master, looking to steal a little bit of experience right there. Death Knight now down to 236 hit points, getting body blocked by his own Crypt Fiend, causing problems there. Blade Master gets in a critical strike, as well as the Death Knight now forced to stay on Blight in order to not, well, suffer any more damage. The Death Knight getting 200 experience, or 200% natural regeneration, in addition to the hero regeneration, which does add up a lot. Axe Riot, how are you doing? Glad to see your name as well, as the Blade Master looking to clear up some of those Crypt Fiends. All right, back off to the north. Renegade Wizard and a couple of Enforcers are still shadow melded right there. Gonna go ahead and try and engage once more, as all the Death Knight wants to do is get to level 2. Once he is at level 2, he should be in a much better spot. Meanwhile, that Rogue, though, with Lightning Shield, gonna cause problems. Blade Master unable to steal that bit of experience. Death Knight now at level 2 here. Let's take a look. Frost Armor, Lightning Shield onto a Rogue again. Blade Master does not get that. Oh, no. Blade Master does get the experience and the kill there, as you did not see the gold go in favor of the Undead army. Death Knight looks like it's going to finish. Oh, yeah, Death Knight gets the experience right there. Sometimes I cook and sometimes my wife does. Yep, no insults. Depends on who's more free on a particular night. No, I guess it's more of a society. I know you're not trying to insult me. What, you think the internet is where people purposely try to insult each other? Why would anyone hang out in a place like that? No, I know you're not purposely trying to insult me. I think as a culturally though, it is for some reason acceptable to say a father is babysitting his kids, but you would never say that for a mom. So, you know, just trying to change that perspective. Rabid Targ, that's all I'm trying to do there. I'm not that easily offended. Blade Master now coming across here, going after the Crypt Fiend. Crypt Fiend is low on hit points, but the Death Knight does have enough for a burst heal. He, however, wants to save it for when he has, what, 43 more experience for a 400 hit point heal as opposed to 200. Crypt Fiend now back on Blight. That is going to fight favorably well as we are nearly at Halls of the Dead. Blade Master, not knowing when that cold tower will be operational, decides to back off. Skeletal minions now making their way back down. Stronghold being upgraded to Fortress as the skeletal minions do scout this out. Meanwhile, Crota's the one babysitting us with fine casting. Thank you. Never, not once. I know you didn't. I'm talking about society as a whole. You did say help make dinner, though. Anyways, Death Knight gonna come across here and just shy of level 3. 4 experience here, ready to go. Blade Master, is he going to buy the Dust of Experience to try and deny it? No, buys a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Death Knight is nearby. Is he going to buy the Dust of Experience to make sure that the Blade Master is not nearby? Yes, he does make sure that the Blade Master is not nearby, finishes it off. Oh, thank you, Hacky, for the casting, or for the compliment. And don't let that mod tag go to your head. Lich going to go ahead and finish off the Forest Troll. Forest Troll creep camp here. Blade Master sitting at level 3. Shadowhunter sitting at level 2. Healing salve, healing back up once more. And it looks like, well, Focus is going to be in a decent spot once he gets that Tauren. I believe the Tauren Chieftain should be trained. Yes. Tauren Chieftain now pretty much a staple. Getting up to tier 3, making a lot more sense now. As we can see, the Mud Golem will get finished off. Lich sitting at level 1. With Frost Armor, gets a Death Coil heal. Blade Master, meanwhile, is very much nearby in the fight, taking a lot of damage that could go wrong very quickly, as the Blade Master does get a Windwalk Strike, finishing off the Rock Golem and picking up a Potion of Greater Healing. Meanwhile, Shadowhunter shows up on the fight, Healing Wave. Crypt Fiend gonna not get taken down, as the Frost Armor is enough. Grunt gets taken down, though. Lich trying to get away, and it does, in fact, get away. Not quite sure if the Lightning Shield or what finished it off. Meanwhile, back off over here to the top right. Obsidian statues, all here, ready to go. Death Knight is getting a Dreadlord for sleep. Dreadlord, not your typical hero. Normally, it is a Dark Ranger at this point, but Carrion Swarm, Vampiric Aura, Sleep, all of those very powerful abilities. Vampiric Aura probably the least powerful of them all, so I am expecting Sleep and Carrion Swarm as the Dreadlord now makes its way out. Dreadlord, perhaps the forgotten hero of the Undead army. Well, Cryptlord also as well, as the Dark Ranger fulfills at so many roles as a third hero better, giving targets for Death Pact, Dark Ritual, and also shutting down opposing heroes with silence. Death Knight picking up Devotion Aura on the Death Knight, perhaps remembering his days as a paladin. I do miss the old days when Crota cast StarCraft 2. He was the only caster that didn't swear up a storm. Great to watch. Yep, I do try to keep it family friendly all the time. As the Death Knight, well, a little bit afraid of the Blade Master nearby. Forest Troll Trapper about to get finished off here, as the Dreadlord still don't know what ability is underneath its belt. Tauren Chieftain, most likely with Stomp, and will perhaps be following up with Endurance Aura here. Granite Golem is going to join in on this fight. Are we going to see a couple of slams? That's what we're looking at for right now. Is there's a slam right there, as a Purge proccing pretty much nothing onto that Granite Golem there. Tauren Chieftain gets a Crystal Ball. That should be sold up very, very quickly, as a Skeletal Minion quickly going to get taken down. Tauren Chieftain, Crystal Ball, Shadowhunter. Where is the Shadowhunter? Down across over here. Seeing that level 3. Claws of Attack +6. That is not on the Blade Master. Perhaps the Blade Master, well, could be invisible. Yep, difficult to spot. As there are no observers in this matchup. Blade Master going to join in on the fight. Gets a Purge onto the Destroyer, but unable to finish it off. Meanwhile, Sleep, Death Coil onto the Shadowhunter, onto the Raider. Shadowhunter unable to get a Healing Wave. Even more people will follow. Reforged casting? I hope so. I hope Warcraft 3 Reforged does bring in more life into Warcraft 3 and the professional scene. I hope that Blizzard learned some valuable lessons in trying to get StarCraft 2 as an esport, what to do and what not to do, as StarCraft 2 kind of eventually fell flat. Anyways, Granite Golem, who picks up the item, Medallion of Courage, onto that Death Knight, stomp by that Tauren Chieftain. Tauren Chieftain still missed everything. Dreadlord continuing the fight. He has Vampiric Aura, will be able to generate a little bit of additional life. Stomp onto all those Crypt Fiends, but a Grunt does get taken down. 54 compared to 48. Crypt Fiend about to get taken down. Raider gets taken down as well. Stomp goes down once more as the Crypt Fiend could get taken out as well. All right, are we going to see a Death Coil? Not quite sure yet. Troll, Berserker's now joining on the fight. Kodo Beast trying to get away, but it's not going to get very far. All right, lines are all pretty much messed up here. Banshee does get a curse onto the Blade Master. Blade Master trying to finish off targets as the, Death Coil saves the Lich once more. With the Potion of Greater Healing and Frost Armor, I do not believe he is in danger of falling. Plus Quota seems like such a nice guy. First time here, really like it. Thank you. Thank you for all of the kind words. Crypt Fiend now joining in on the fight. Obsidian Statues in the back healed. Raiders trying to come back around. Potion of Invulnerability onto the Tauren Chieftain, but no mana as the healing wave does come across. All right, Raiders circled around trying to get in an engagement. Death Knight out of mana, unable to get a Death Coil off as the Obsidian Statue does get taken down. Meanwhile, Blade Master perhaps will be able to proc off some additional units with that Orb of Lightning as the units back off again. 46 supply compared to 41. That the running around to get proper positioning was a good idea, but it lost a lot of time as well. Tauren Chieftain now in a bit of trouble, completely surrounded. Is it going to try and wind walk and push the Tauren Chieftain out again? No such luck this time around. Lightning Shield onto the Blade Master though. Blade Master with the Lightning Shield. You see a reveal right there. Crypt Fiend is going to get taken out. Shadowhunter now sitting at level 4 as we may see the Dreadlord get taken down. Are we going to see no Dreadlord taken down as the Dreadlord gets a big heal. Blade Master gets bursted down. Dreadlord now at level 3. And that is going to be the game. 120 finishes it all off. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.